I've been saying Lewis is going to want to retire for 2 years now.
I know.
And so eventually I know I'll be right. And I'm like, see, I told you so. I've been saying it for 5 years. Someone hit me up in my DMs and thought, they're like, do you think Lewis will go to McLaren, go back to the old days?
No, I don't think so. I think so. Here's my tinfoil hat.
I love it.
My tinfoil hat is we saw this week randomly, quote unquote randomly, that Lando and Lewis were golfing together. They were at the range with Uncle Terry. They're hanging out, which was very fun. Lando on his Twitch stream said that they just ran into each other. Lewis showed up to the range and then they started hanging out.
Because everyone knows that Lewis is an avid golfer.
Dude, like you said.
When he's not running on Antarctica's fucking glaciers, he's out just hitting balls on the range with the regulars.
Nothing like being one of the greatest of all time at your sport, and then you're like, I'm going to go do this other sport that I am really bad at. That I'm just really bad. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, like we looked at the video and you immediately were like, "Whoa, his swing is trash."
It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah. It's the first thing I looked at. He looks like he's just trying to hit like a cricket ball or something. Like he's he's just trying to hit at. You want to swing through the ball.
Yeah.
Is what you're trying to do with golf, and he is just trying to slap the ball, and it looked so bad. It looked like when I saw Jeremy Renner. R.I.P. his legs. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that. When I saw Jeremy Renner playing golf with my local, dude, I've seen Sly Stallone there.
Oh, weird.
I've seen this Jason Sklar.
Oh yeah.
I've seen them all there. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Jeremy Renner had a very bad swing though.
Yeah, it's like golf is such a weird. Well, we won't get into golf, but. Golf
Come on,
is
let's
so
do a
weird.
side podcast on golf.
Yeah, it's such a weird movement. So when it is interesting to see like elite athletes have a weird swing because it is something that doesn't come natural to a lot of people.
Sure.
No matter how athletic and coordinated you are, it's a weird movement. But so Lando and Lewis were golfing. They put that out into the world. Everyone's like excited and like, oh, cool. And then immediately my tinfoil hat starts tingling. So here's my conspiracy is that
his Ticey senses.
McLaren, yeah, my tingling, is that Lando is being recruited by Lewis to take his seat and be his successor at Mercedes once his contract is up at McLaren. I think Lewis stays at Mercedes a couple more years, and then when Lando's contract is up with McLaren, they're already laying the groundwork of slowly soft selling him on the idea of hopping over to Mercedes. So is that a silly theory? I don't think so. I think it's a good recruiting tool for Mercedes, for Toto and Lewis to eventually and hopefully have Mercedes in good hands following that. But
yeah,
we'll see.
And I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, I just typed this in. Lando's contract is done this year, right?
Oh, I think so.
Or is it next year?
It
he
might
had a
be
3-year contract.
Yeah.
And it says, where is Lando going next year? Which makes me think at his Norris will be the most racing leader by 2026. Now, is that right?
2026, I think, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
which would make sense. So then
26, yeah.
Yeah, so then Lewis gives Merck a chance.
Yeah.
I've been saying Lewis is going to want to retire for 2 years now.
I know.
And so eventually I know I'll be right. And I'm like, see, I told you so. I've been saying it for 5 years. I'm like, well, yeah, but that's 5 more years.
Like, come on.
He's almost going to retire. But if, he's too big of a winner.
Yeah.
You can't go from, like, what was it, 4 back-to-backs? Or was it all 7 in a row?
It was.
For his world champions.
Oh, not all 7 in a row. No,
there was 4 back-to-back.
Yeah.
You can't go from that to a midfield team and just not and like I'm old.
No.
I'm making a movie with Brad Pitt. I don't need to. I would love to see if he has a cameo in the Formula One movie that Brad Pitt's doing.
I hope so. That'd
be cool.
Yeah, and
right?
Also another like huge part of the equation for him is George. George being in the equation, having to compete now. George has clearly shown he's proficient. He beat him last year, even though the car was
drive a pile of shit car.
bad.
Sure.
Yeah,